All right, this year we were doing a fundraising drive. It was certainly a very, very tough year and a very important year. And we were looking to raise $2 million. And I just want to show you how we ended the year. Did we make our goal? It was a very, very tough goal, unlikely to make it. Oh my God, we made it. You guys are the best of the best. So 2,005,710 at tyt.com/go. All right, the new goal is, no, I'm kidding. It's over.
It's over. So funny. So when we hit the goal, so this is what happened. First emotion was extreme joy, excitement. Obviously I'm humbled by this as well. And then it didn't last long before I felt a little bit of dread because I'm like, is Cenk gonna move the goalpost? But I'm glad you didn't.
No. That's internally for you guys, not external.
I know, that's why exactly. Like we're just conditioned to think he's gonna move the goalpost because he does it with us all the time. But Thank you so much, guys. Like it's so incredible that we actually hit this goal. And I mean, I'm speaking for myself here. I would prefer to be funded through you guys more than any other form of funding. Because you guys are our audience and you guys believe in the mission that we have in helping to accomplish the policy goals that we want to accomplish. When you're funded by people who have the right goals, you keep us honest, and that matters to me more than anything else.
Look, there's now a category in the news bracket called corridors of power. It's amazing. So what does it mean? It means we're not trying to mainly do news that informs you. We're doing news that could get advertisers, and the advertisers want people from the quote corridors of power. So that's why if you appeal to those folks and you do news in a way that is directed at them and it directed at senators and congressmen and lobbyists, consultants, etc., then you'll get big advertising dollars from Raytheon, Lockheed Martin, drug companies, insurance companies, etc. Now, we chose not to do that. So the sponsors we present to you guys are all progressive and we're proud of them, and they're very small. If you want to go get the big dollars, you have to do corridors of power. We chose not to do that. We chose to trust you guys. Now, I'm telling you, this campaigns are over. I'm not telling you that for anything other than to say thank you. And I love reporting to you guys as opposed to what other folks are doing. Raytheon, were you happy? Were you happy with how our coverage was, right? No, I don't give a damn what Raytheon thinks. We reached our goal because of you guys. So look, when you take the money from the giant corporate advertisers, in a sense, you owe them something, right? That's why we don't do it at the Young Turks. So when we take money from you guys, we owe you what we promised, which is honest reporting and fighting for positive change in the world. And we're gonna fight like hell for it. And we're gonna fight for that change, and we're gonna do our best to get you. Now, for all the skeptics out there, oh yeah, what have you done? I don't know, how about we launch Justice Democrats on the Young Turks? And now there's the 10 most progressive Congress people in all of Congress, well, along with Bernie Sanders in the Senate, who are now in there because you guys funded that. I asked you to fund it. We raised so much money for Justice Democrats. Now there are 10 of them. They're a real voting bloc, and they can make a difference. And I think over the next 2 years, they're gonna make a difference. And I think that more people are gonna join their ranks, and that bloc is gonna get larger and larger. And by the way, who put Green New Deal on the map? AOC did, Justice Democrats did. And who made that change happen? You guys did by being the Young Turks. So there's no end to how much I love you for it. There's nothing I'd rather do than do the show with you guys. I'm gonna give special shout outs one last time to two sets of people. First, the people who gave extraordinary amounts when they're not billionaires and they were just giant open-hearted folks. And then secondly, I wanna shout out one last time to random donors that we picked from a list, because every dollar mattered and everybody has different means. And I told you guys not to give if you couldn't afford it. Obviously, super tough times. By the way, not only are we fighting for change and you empowered that, and we're going on to 2021 now and trying to make that happen for you. But on top of that, because of you guys, we didn't lose a single employee during coronavirus. I mean, look, that's just amazing. Okay, so John Lee was a total hero, and he gave so much. He could name a whole a hallway at TYT, and he did, but he didn't name it after himself. He named it after the Ocha T. Shakowin camp, and that's the folks who are the Dakota Access Pipeline water defenders. I love you guys. Okay, Kelly from Texas was amazing. Ashley Wilkes was amazing. If I went into all the details about who they are, we'd take up the whole show, but you guys are fantastic. And then you remember in the middle of the year, Joe Sandberg gave this huge amount that was a matching fund that made all the difference to push us forward. He's a great progressive. And then finally, these are the last set of names I'm gonna read. Betty from Tennessee gave $50. Betty, you did this. You empower real progressive news outlet, media outlet, honest reporting, etc. Mike from Connecticut, $7. Love you, Mike. Fernando from California, $100. Thank you. A person literally named Hero from California, $27. Brianna from Kentucky, $15. Adam from Louisiana, $127. Got the press on shirt. David from Arizona, $15, and Edward from Japan, $30. All over the country, all over the world, you're all the Young Turks. So thank you for this fundraising drive. It already worked in keeping us together and sustainable, and now it's our job to take it forward and make sure that we win for you guys. Thank you.